All right. And as is tradition, we wait for the signal from the Batcave. Oh, Holland's starting to kick in again. Well, that was a way to start the stream. Is me. I felt that one immediately. I was like, "Uh-oh."
Gesundheit.
Oh no! Oh God! All right,
Yeah,
yeah, it's not the way to start the stream. All right.
No.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Manic Monday here on RSG for another edition of the lunch stream, the stream where we do shit in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and hang out with you wonderful and amazing folks. I'm your host, the most Ranger J 1999. Joining me is my co-host, the very toy. They don't like calling him Tet because he's a big old berserker vacuum. BCM's here.
Skull, y'all.
Skull, indeed. Yeah, we're just talking about the channel and stuff before we got in there, and then I started sneezing, and then it went to tits. So welcome to Monday. Yeah, it's the start of the work week, but don't worry, we're going to have you something fun to listen to. So sit back, relax, wherever you may be. Maybe you're just getting your day started, grab some coffee. Maybe you're enjoying watching us during your lunch break, which is, just fine. Maybe you're on your way home, because there's a lot of people in Europe that watch us, and they're on their way home, having a nice pint of Guinness. Whatever it is you're doing, or whether you're watching this later on, it doesn't matter. We got you. No, the thing that we in BC were talking about is some stuff. I'd like to create some intros, but I am not an editor. If you are an editor or something, reach out to me. I don't know what I can afford, but I'd like to see somebody that can cut an intro for the lunch stream and for happy hour on Fridays. Maybe the Wednesday night stream. Well, we have an intro for the Wednesday night stream. I could always go back and get that, but it's really old. I'd like to recut it and stuff. So
Update it, yeah.
Yeah, it's really
I wonder
old
if there's
stuff. But if anybody knows of some editors and stuff that are reasonable, because I've seen some pricing and it's like, yeah, no. That's not gonna work. But if you do know somebody, let me know, and we will rock and roll that. Anything else? No, I think that's it. It's just Monday. Not much going on in the game on a Monday. We just kind of chill out. I'm sure Boss will join us here eventually. We'll go look at Datacrons. We'll go look at some of the stuff. The only thing I'm going to be doing today is we're going to do mod depression. That's without a doubt one thing we do on a Monday. Galactic Challenge, I'm not even going to bother. I don't have Ewoks. I'm not even going to bother. I'll get murderized. I'll do the top tier. What is it we have to do here? Let's see. Beat the battle, damage over time, that's Lurchmater or SLKR. So we can do all those and get those done. Maybe with the lower tier, I'll get some of the Ewok fights done. But yeah, I'm not beating this, so I'm not even going to do it on the stream. It's a waste of time, energy, and effort. I don't know who that is. Someone's going to have to reach out to me because I've got too many people reaching out to me right now. I've got too much shit going on. If they're interested in some work and they want to reach out to me, they can reach out to me. I don't have time to be tracking down. I got a lot going on right now. I'm tits deep in the lore videos. I'm doing all that myself. I'm working on that religiously. If I'm not trying to cut that together myself, I'm doing the research or recording. On top of that, we're doing the Old Republic with the boys. On top of that, we're doing all of our streams that we do, the lunch stream, the Wednesday night stream, Saturday Jedi Academy. I'm also doing the Heinze stream now on Fridays, which was absolute pandemonium the last 2 Fridays. Guys, missed it last Friday, was nuts. We hit a level 11 hype train. Oh god, so crazy. So I ended up doing a shoey then, and then I went to the Heinze stream, and it didn't stop. We got to another level 15 plus hype train. I ended up doing another shoey because I owed a shoey, and we did a Mad Dog, and then I had to do another shoey because we hit the level for it, and then I did the worm again. I'm really glad I've been working out and gotten in incredible shape because the worm sucks. Yeah, but luckily I can do it and execute it flawlessly. So it's not it's a lot of physical labor. But yeah, if you are an editor, I'm just looking for someone that can do intros. I'd like to do one for the lunch stream. I'd like to have somebody that I'd like to redo the Wednesday one. Jedi Academy, you don't need one. But the happy hour one would be good. Maybe I can use the Wednesday and the happy hour one together. So I can tie those in together. So one for the lunch stream and one for, which is an intro overall that we can just play for everybody. I'd like to have one that's just of us doing all the stuff through RSG. through the years. You know, funny sound bites and stuff, and then one that's a Star Wars one, a video that's cut together that we can play. So two something like that. So that's what I'm kind of looking for. If you know of anybody, have them reach out to me in Discord. Again, I don't have the time to be chasing down people and stuff. I mean, so, too much stuff. Plus, I'm doing other streams for other people. Sometimes I'll be on the battalion doing the round table, or someone will ask me to go do another stream. So on top of that, I'm doing that. Plus everything else I've got going on in real life. So I sit here a lot, you know, working on stuff. Plus people are messaging me all the time, which I enjoy tremendously. We got stuff we're doing with the VIPs, and I'm always helping people with their accounts. So yeah. Other than that, get your greetings in today. You guys know the deal. Give your greetings, say hi to me, say hi to BCM. If you have any questions, you can pop those in. There's a perfect day to do this because it's a Monday, it's a chill day. We're just going to do some Conquest and some Odd Depression. I'm going to chill with you guys for a little bit. I'm hoping the desk comes in today, because if that does, then I'm really going to be busting my ass to try to get the new setup done. Did you guys see the background slowly getting there? Setup here. If you guys can't see it, I'll go to the cam. You can see the background here is coming along nicely. Once I get the pieces for the Beskar Mando armor, that'll be fully done. I need to get another mannequin when I can afford it, so I can put the Darth Revan costume next to it. You can see I've got the background working pretty nicely everywhere. Just getting everything in place, making it look all pretty. I think it looks really nice, and so we're slowly getting it squared away. And anything else other than that? No. I mean, other than that, guys, make sure you check out the lore video. Every view does matter. It's a fun series. If you guys haven't checked it out, please do. The other thing to do is Patrons. If you'd like to support the channel and what we're doing, think about becoming a Patreon. It does support us. We're only $250 away in total things that we need. If we do get Patreon to a certain level, then I can start afford to do stuff like on Podbeam, iTunes, that kind of stuff. You know, to give those out there so we can start having you guys be able to listen to that on there. Plus we'll do it a weekly series and stuff. If you guys are enjoying that, you got to, you know, support the content. I know you guys are busy with real life, but if you get a chance to listen to it, enjoy it. It's a fun thing that we're doing with myself, Rainbam Cashmere, and Karth, and last one was completely outrageous, so check that out. And then yeah, anything else? I think that's it. That's the only stuff I've got. I can see people are slowly creeping in. Yeah, very nice indeed. Now BCM is here off and on today. He might have to jet because he's got some stuff going on in real life, but if he can be here, he will. If not, it's all good. Anything else going on? I can't think of anything. Check out Rogue Actions. The new one with Grid and Heinze was out today. That was really good to see Grid back talking Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes with Heinze on Mondays now. If you guys don't know, I'm the new co-host with Ram with Heinze on Fridays now for the Grid session. Well, it was previously named the Grid session, and now Grid's transitioning to doing Rogue Actions with Heinze, which is awesome. And that the weekend was pretty chill. I mean, we're doing Conquest. My goal today is to try to get as much as these big feats in Sector 5 done. Been working on all the feats. I hate Conquest. I really do. I find it so tedious. It's just the same battles over and over again. So one thing we have to do today is we have to I got to finish up the evade feat. I can do that in one turn. I got to do a bunch of purges, and then fracture. There's a team someone told me for the mini boss fights that we can do. We'll do that today. And try to get that done, because that'll put us around 540 tickets when we get all those big feats done, and then it's just finished into the other ones and get the red crate. So yeah, talked about it on Heinze's stream. We recorded a video about Treya and the TIE Defender. I ranted a little bit because it's getting old, you know. You keep bringing out stuff and it's broken, and like it's broken against the top tier stuff. It just drives me bonkers. Like, come on, we got to be better. If you're gonna ask people to spend that kind of money in this game, you got to put out a better product. On that, TB went fine. We got 34 out of 34 stars. We could have 36, but we had a couple boo-boos and a couple of zones where it just didn't work out. We talked about it last week, but it didn't really affect anything. So other than just being a little frustrating, not a big a deal. It's not that big a deal. And other than that, I've just been kind of chilling. So I got up early this morning, worked out, and yeah, I'm hoping that, in the next couple weeks, we should have the rifle, the pistol, the armor, the backpack come in for the Beskar Mando set. The desk. I've got the chair done. You see the shelves are done behind me. We have the new desk, and I'm going to just tear all this area up here, redo it so we can have a really nice setup for streaming. So yeah, if you are an editor and wanted to help me do an intro, reach out to me. If you know somebody's come to reach out to me and in Discord, and we'll see if I can arrange. And I think that's about it. Am I missing anything?
Yeah, no, that's about
I think
it.
that's about it. Yeah. So, and BCM cut a very cool new intro for the lore video, but
We're having problems transferring.
we're having a little bit of problems there. Yeah. So, all right. Let's say hi to everybody first, and then we'll do some mod depression. I got Lord Megatron and the Decepticons as our first contestants on RSG with the Hearts and Waves. Very much glad to have. It's nice to have them BCM not plunging the Earth's resources for Energon and hanging out with us. Nice.
Yes, that's true.
Nice. Yeah, good. Yeah, appreciate that. Ray Rock says, "Good morning, Ranger, BCM, Karth, and drinkers of coffee." And then, oh, you're the one that said Horizon. Horizon, expert in doing intros. You should reach out to him. Yeah. Just that I don't have time to be chasing people. I know he's just trying. Somebody they would have them reach out to me, see what we can. Got too much shit going on. I can't keep track of everything. Trying to do the stuff that we're doing. Mr. Bone. Mr. Bone's rattling says, "Good afternoon, Skewers. Good afternoon, Mr. Bone. Hope you're having a good day." Fel Reagan says, "Hello, Ranger and Skewers." Hello, Fel. Glad to have you here. Chester Aldham's jumping into the RSG bandwagon. Says, "Morning, all. I unlocked JML on Friday and Malagas last night." Man, that's some pretty two beefy unlocks there, man. That's nice, dude. Very nice. I'd get Malgus. Well, you kind of want to get Garrett first. Kind of need JML to get through all that and get the ultimate, so do him first and then finish up.
Yeah.
But to have Malgus up and running, that'd be nice. Nice. They're both two that you would like Relic 9 on. Malgus is he's creamy, and so is. But I would do JML first. Alpha and Omega says, "Hi, Ranger and Skewers." Hey, Betty. Hey, guys. Hey, there's someone I haven't seen in a bit. He's in my guild, and I see him all the time, but not in the stream, because he's a hard-working boy deep in the heart of Texas. Reminds me of the one I love. Deep in the heart of Texas. Shadowville, my H-Town brother, representative of the Skewer Nation in Houston, my old stomping grounds. Hey, buddy. Widow73 says, "Happy Monday. What a week so far, huh?" Yeah, we just started.
Yeah, I know, right?
Kevin Riley says, "Some week for 1 week." Right. I think that's a haiku. Kevin's a poet. And he didn't even know it. Interceptor says, "Good morning, Ranger." Yeah, I watched the Rogue Actions grid and really, really good to see him doing all right and straightening things out. Yeah, been dealing with a lot of stuff for a life and had to do some things, but good to see Grid on. Now, he can't be like he was before, but he can still do some stuff. He's still involved with the game. Glad he's sticking around. I'm glad things are going well for Grid because I think the community is better with Grid. We all agree on that. He's got the best goddamn hair. I mean, look at that dreamy hair all the time. Herman Fulgrim says, "She says, best comp for a Sauna squad on defense. Mods too, if you know. Mods, no, but I know the comp is what? Kara, Stormtrooper Han, Kara. For the other two.
Was it Lando?
Lando. I can't remember the other one. Damn it! If Karth gets on there, we'll ask him.
Karth will know, yeah.
Yeah, Karth knows because he's got it. We said it last week and I forgot it because I don't have her yet. If not, just reach out to Karth in the VIP there, Herman Fulger. I'm pretty sure you're VIP. Just tag him. That's what he's there for. He'll answer your questions. God damn it! But he does. Dalton Miles Sato Konnichiwa says hello there. Hello there. Jason Hobby says, "Word to the mothership." Word indeed. What's going on, Big JH? Cody says, "Hello, Ranger and BCM." Hey, buddy. Hope those babies are doing well. Rolo and Captain Han. There you go. Alpha and Omega stepping up. There you go. Chester Alvin's just got JML to Relic 5 and 4 Ultimate Mass. Okay, good.
Nice.
Good. I think that's what that signifies. Okay. Chester says 4 Zetas. Okay, Malgus is only gear 8, but does have all 3 Omicrons, just no Zetas. Okay, yeah. That's good. Good. Ooh. good. I hiccuped. Let's do. Well, the thing is, too, after I work out, I eat. That's right. I eat about 30 minutes after I work out now, BCM. So if I hiccup a little bit, you know what's up. I have some coffee. You know, it's my one meal of the day. You know, keeps me satiated till the next day. You know, so it's nice. LBC, you know me, says, what's happening, my dudes? What's going on with you, partner? Happy Monday. We're everybody's here just at the right time because it is now time for mod depression. Yes, this Galactic Challenge, just don't bother, Chester. I'm just gonna do what I need to get, like the 9th box, whatever. I'm not my Ewoks, no and no. Cody says, I'm back from vacation. Babies are still down in Florida, so I'm just chilling. Ooh, Cody. Got the most adorable kids. If you're a VIP, you'll see his kids are just they're little cuties. Okay, we're gonna do some slicing because we've got the mats to slice. So let's do a slice on this and the other one. All right, I'm hoping for speed hit here. It'd be nice. Offense wouldn't bother me too much, but yes. What else? 73 says you should relic Hondo to at least relic 7. He is relic 7. What else? 73. What the hell are you smoking today, dude? All right, let's see here. All right, we got some offense. I'll take it. We didn't hit speed, but let's do the other one. We'll slice this one up. And crit chance. No, okay. Again, we'll keep slicing him up. Yeah, my Honda's relic 7. What are you doing? What are you doing, Weddle 73?
I don't think he actually watches the stream.
I think he just likes to troll me, which is, I respect it. It says, oh yeah, I found a Star Killer in my roster this weekend. Found a good Omni too. Laughing out pretty awesome so far. Yeah, Star Killer's pretty good. It's Monday. I'm smoking Monday. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. The only thing I'm working on now, Hondo's up and running. We're going to farm the droids and stuff. TIE Defender is 5-star. I'm going to wait till my batch of energy, and then I'll do another. I'm going to go for 7 stars. So I'll do the 200 crystals on this as well, and get him to 7 stars and just be done with it. Be done with it. But the other thing is farming stuff. I got trade to 5, sign to 5. I'm gonna get Nihilus to 5 either tonight or tomorrow morning first thing. Then I'll push them to 7. So yeah. Darth Lucas has joined us. He says, hello everyone. Hello, Darth Lucas. He says, all right, love the slice slot will capital gains makes us suffer through. Well, slicing is slicing. I've hit a lot of good stuff. I can't complain, man. Yeah, we miss, but I've done quite well with the slice. I like what they did with mods. They did. I give CG a lot of shit when they get things wrong, but I'm also very fair. And when they get shit right, and I really like it, I defend them. And this mod stuff, even slice stuff, I'd like to see it quicker coming in because there's so much stuff. But you know, it's nice. I like what they did with mods. The chance to change your mods to what you need it for. A chance, and I like that. So you're not just locked in and having to start from scratch and everything with the 60. Oh yeah, it's fine. Mr. Bones says, well, what else? He says, Son is popping up for me better than Hondo did. Well, Mr. Bones says, eggs are officially more expensive than bacon. Going to eat more bacon for the savings on the grocery bill. You can, yeah, bacon.
Yeah.
Philippe Menacucci says, hello, skewers. Hello there, Ranger and everyone. Hello, my friend. Yep. Tough call. Yeah, eggs are more expensive than bacon. Huh. All right, we're not done yet. We have to go do some more mod depression. I got a lot of mods to roll up, so let's do it. Let's see if we can get anything nice. We usually don't because it's mod depression. We're looking for number 44, I believe. Of all the mods we've ever hit, yeah. So we'll do this, and then we're going to go in here and do some slashes. Well, there's not this one because this one doesn't have what I need. Just get the hell out of here. Huh? So we're already starting off horribly. And that one's a big miss. 2. I mean, I don't think the expectations here. All right, this has speed. Let's see. It's a diamond, so let's expect it. Bye. Had 5 speed, didn't hit any speed. I mean, okay. You know what? The Illuminati's just telling me, right. just give it the old college try here, Ranger. But we're not in the mood today. This does have health percentage. I'm gonna take that up straight up. Yeah, the lock. 30 speed with health percentage secondary. That's a definitely key. Nope, another miss. Yeah, so other than the arrow, which has speed, it has to roll. It's not going good. Oh, no. Oh, God. The humanity. It's getting out of hand. Now, this is a nice one. I'd love to get some speed on this one. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Don't have the room for it. And last but not least, its speed. We'll go to slides unless it hits something big here. Yeah, bye. Bye, Felicia. Christ. Jon Snow says, my neighbor bought 3 chickens and a chicken coop for their backyard because it's probably cheaper than buying eggs. You're not wrong. I just want to deal with all that poop and stuff. Interceptor says, this morning while doing dailies, I was ranked number 5 in shifts with 4-star executor. Pilots are pretty good. Yeah, not bad. Not bad, Interceptor. LBCs, I'm telling you, I'm bad luck with these damn things. Well, if you think your luck's bad, then just go back and watch 7+ years of me doing this shit on stream. So yeah, you'll feel much better about your mods. John Snow, this question, Ranger, what show are you hosting with Heinz and where can we watch it? I'm doing the Friday night. So Friday nights I do, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, I do the happy hour, which is the pre-Heinz stream. And I do that where we do GAC, or like last Friday, we just kind of dicked around. I hang out on the VIPs and we call it happy hour. And we do that for 2 hours. And then I do co-host the Heinz Friday night streams on his channels. And they're absolutely chaos, man. And they're just absolute chaos. And those start at 10 Eastern, 9 Central US. I don't know what time that is in Australia. I think it's not middle of the night or morning or whatever it is for him there. So yeah. So I don't know, BCM, do you have the link to Heinz's Twitch channel? You can throw that in there for the homies.
I can get that real quick, yeah.
Yeah, appreciate you. Appreciate you helping me out, guys. All right, so we did that. So let's just do some conquests. I don't really have anything else going on. I got to get these feats knocked out today. So let's knock these out. Let's be efficient with our energy. We got to get these done here. I said I'm going to get red crate. It's just an annoyance. I can't stand conquest anymore. Clayton beat you to it. Oh, God. Because the Clayton's in the damn thing. Sneaky bastard.
What are you talking about?
All right. So we got to get evade 100 attacks. I'm trying to figure out which one I was going to use with.
Someone posted earlier today in the guild Discord about how to do 100 evades in one fight.
I know which one it is. I'm just trying to figure out which person I want to use. Is the mini boss fight? That's Revan. Because what you do I'll show you the team that you use. You go in there with Ray, with Ray and Watt, right? So you want Ray, Watt. And what you do is you just let them attack over and over again on your Ray. Eventually the master will build out to where she just dodged so much it's stupid. I can't remember which team we use it against.
It has to be teams that gain tons of turn meter. Because you have to be inspired to gain the mastery.
Yeah. We could do the Nest team. No, I don't know about that. They hit pretty hard.
I don't know any.
Think of what it is. Yeah. Phoenix wouldn't be bad, actually. Let's try Phoenix. I've done this before. I don't need that team anymore.
There he is.
We're also going to go look at my datacrons real quick. Let me do this fight real quick, see if I can pull this shit off. And then I think we go Hermiota. I do want the master's training. That's not the right Yoda. The master's training. Mr. Brown says H has to manually upload his VODs after the buried bomb, and H isn't very good at doing it. No, he's not. Just what else could I add here? They're gonna, you know what, bears. All right. Yeah, that's for the other one. That's the fracture one. So we'll do that one next, Evo. All right. We want to put the tank tech on JTR. So do that. Sure, why not? And then we're gonna put the med pack on GL Ray. That way she can just keep constantly throwing this over. We'll put defense on her. Eventually her mastery gets so stupid that, you know, she's unkillable. You can lose the fight, and I don't mind losing the fight. And put the mid pack on GL Ray. And all we're going to do is just basics. And then just keep doing this. And eventually they're just going to, besides the foresight, but eventually her mastery gets so high that, you know, they see all those dodges coming in. And then, you know, just do basics here. It's an easy one to do. We'll heal up because that'll give a foresight. No, it didn't. Well, didn't on the other ones. I'm just going to do basics here. Again, all GL Ray's going to do is just constantly keep giving her mastery. Getting lots of good dodges. It doesn't matter. We'll just keep doing that. And I'm not looking to win the fight. Well, it does count even if you don't win, right? Or you have to win.
No, you have to win.
Oh, that's right. So, yeah. So I think about, what, 2 minutes we go for the kill switch there. But we're already getting a lot of dodges, so. And I think at the 2 minute mark, we start going hand with Ray. Actually, I'm going to start in the herd here, I think. Do one more of these. Next turn, GL Ray is going to start going ham. But see, we're getting a lot of dodges here, and I'm enjoying it. It's boring, but, you know. It is
That's
what it
like 98% of how the conquest goes.
Yeah.
Ranger, why are you doing this one instead of the one I told you about last?
This is the evasion one. This isn't the fracture one.
No, I told you the evasion one.
No, you didn't. We only did the fracture one. It was on the stream.
I
Fool.
told you about the evasion.
No, you didn't.
Oh
Yes,
my
I
God.
did.
All right. Yes, you told me. I'm not arguing. You win.
Ranger, you were so wasted on Friday.
I probably was. Yeah. So that's your fault for.
Probably. Don't even remember.
You do all
The thing
those
was,
goddamn
I literally
shoeies.
found it out on Friday. So
I'm just gonna put this on. Kill. Look at Barris, man. Barris is just smoking fools.
This is true.
Ranger, how many shoes did you end up having to drink on Friday?
Three shoey.
Jeez. Do you actually have to do the worm? I did.
Yeah, I did the worm. I did the
like
worm. Yeah,
level
I ended
12,
up doing
so.
the worm.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah.
That's a good thing you already have a kid.
I'm pretty sure the
Oh,
dodge
two things.
thing
You don't
says
have to
you
win, and
win.
there's very little. Yeah, I didn't think you had to win, didn't?
No, it says you have to win for
We'll look at
the
it here.
dodge feat.
You can go back and watch it. It's still up. So
Conquistador, what's that, sector 5?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it says you have to
Sector
win.
5. Well, I mean, just because it says evade at least 100 attacks in battles you've won.
you have to
But
win.
it's
No, I
is-
lost some. I didn't get some when I lost, so on one of them that I was trying.
but it's CG. It's possible it goes both ways.
We're only 7 away now. So shit. I mean, and we went from 57 to 93 in one fight. So I think that worked out very well. Yeah, but it's still like we picked up. I mean, I just picked a team just to show it, guys. I mean, I'm not trying. I wasn't being ideal here. I just wanted to show you the setup that you can go with. There's probably a better team in there, but yeah. So 93 out of 100. Shit. I think we're good. Okay, what's the team that we want to use? We have to go to the mini boss fight. Let's go do the fracture fetus.
Slicker, Daka, Zombie, and Thrawn.
Okay, hold on. Let's go to Melgus.
I always take my mods off of Zombie.
Now,
to
boss, be
I
sure
don't have
to
to.
reiterate that is a modless zombie.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure Rangers
I'm only
Zombie
gear 12.
is as
I think we're
strong
good.
as
Yeah.
those Zombie.
As long as we're
Yeah.
clarifying that you either need to strip your mods or it needs to be super weak for this to work. Otherwise, it just won't ramp fast enough.
Mine is gear 12 and has no mods, so it's double whammy.
Yeah,
Let's see if I can get away with doing this without. Do we need anything else? Just those 4?
Thrawn. Yeah, no. You get more fractures out because you only have 4 people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you have one less person taking turns and less animations. So the whole point is killing off Revan first, and then Basla, and then you just put it on auto and let Zombie.
You want to keep fracturing old Malagus, right?
Yeah, you're just gonna put it on auto.
Okay. Did we poke? Well, we have to poke Malagus first, right?
Yeah, you put it.
No, we want to AOE
deal with DR and Basti,
and then
circle back.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we want to start with the AOE because we want Zombie taking all the beatings.
Yeah.
And she's already taken a beating. Good.
What?
Good. She's already taunting, but we'll just do an AOE here.
Well,
going.
it's the when it gets dispelled without the advantage.
All right, there's a fracture. There we go. Get off Daka's tits. Get off her tits.
Just because they're on the floor doesn't mean you should step on them.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I would have
Basti.
to demod mine.
Well, Meow said it worked for her, so.
Oh yeah.
All she had to do was demod. So.
Yeah, well, mine's R5. I'd have to demod because I just don't have the. They're not weak enough.
All right, and I guess I'm just gonna go after. Do we ever ultimate here or just do basics with SLKR?
Ranger, you need Zombie to taunt, so you need to do the AoE.
Damn it. All right, fracture
you
on
need
you.
You need Zombie to just continuously die.
All right. I don't want to go to ultimate. That would be bad.
Just let them continuously kill her. Just good. They're almost at the stacks where they only do 1 damage. You only be able to do 1 damage. Which is
good. Do I AoE and risk that? Keep AoE in, I guess. All right. Fracture on you. Yep, doing 1 damage.
All right, now just put it on auto.
Well, put it on basics only, and then put it on auto.
That'll stop from fraction.
Oh, well.
Just put it on auto.
Malgus is gonna die.
I'll control. I'm not gonna worry about it here because we're just gonna keep.
You'll get more fractures.
I don't know about that.
You're doing 1 damage. You're not gonna kill him.
Well, but the Flacker AoE will kill off Malgus.
But you don't need all of them alive.
No, that's fair. Okay.
You just need 1 person alive, and Marauder's the only person now.
Yeah, as long as you're right.
You can't kill him. There's not enough damage.
Oh, I went to ultimate. No.
It doesn't matter.
It's fine.
You literally can't steal any damage.
You won't do any. You won't. Well, you can. You can't deal enough damage.
Yeah, you can't steal their health or anything because you're only doing 1.
Yeah. So at this point,
Nog is gonna die.
It's
It's fine. Marauder's at 10 plus, so he's taking 1 damage no matter what.
All right. And boss, I trust.
Bold statement there, Cotton, but I'm here for it.
You just got to pay triple for that kind of action, Cotton.
Yeah, I'm gonna like massively blow past on this one. I need 12 more to cap this conquest.
Yeah.
Who's Cotton?
What?
You never heard that saying
Educate yourself.
You better
No.
go. You better go watch some dodgeball.
before?
The good thing is you can also get dodges from here, so you can finish off all your dodges.
That'd be nice. We might. We can knock out those.
I've seen zombie.
Because the only thing I'll have left to do then is just get the purge done, and then that
Yeah.
Sector 5 is done, and then it's just going to be sitting here repetitively doing all the separatist fights and non-leader fights and stupid droid fights, and it's like, oh, for Christ's sakes.
Yep. All I have left is Separatist, Sith, and BT1 and 000, and then I have it maxed.
Yes, this is going quite well. Let's move this.
Well, the separatist one just kind of sucks because it's the geos are kind of like a mixed bag on how effective they'll be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, they have a couple supports, but the thing is, I want to just farm Datacron material, so I'll just go all the days with Separatists. It's not a huge deal. Just my normal GG.
What else, Anthony Carla, have you not made your Sunseed dodgeball after all these years? Jesus.
What else? Shut up.
Maximus question Ranger, has Heinz stopped doing YouTube? No, he's doing YouTube. He just did Rogue Actions. He does Twitch and then he uploads on YouTube. I don't know if he's being consistent with that, but that's what it's.
No, if you watch
If
you watch the Rogue Action from a day, he explains where he's been for the last few months. So
Isn't that Gridden, not Heinze?
it's
both.
Well, it's both.
Oh, I didn't watch the full one yet, so I was in class. So
the TLDR is that Gridden, his father got diagnosed with cancer twice in like the last 4 months. Yeah, he had colon cancer, then another kind I don't remember the name of, and then he decided he wanted to be closer to his family and moved back to Seattle. And so his new job and the move has just been taking all of his time. So
Go Cubs, you can get 150 purchases in one battle using GG Watt versus Reva. Really?
yeah, because it counts both.
oh, they have it bugged again.
Yep.
Well, that's gonna be fixed.
Well,
Bye.
yeah. Well, we're gonna go take advantage of that next. Let's go find it.
No, the thing is, Ranger.
Choo
you can just-
choo! The engineer's here. He says, hello there. Hello there. He says, I did it last night. No shit. Huh. Okay. Let's rock and roll.
That's hilarious.
We'll do that next.
Thing
And
is,
then
I just farmed purges on the Datacron node. It wasn't a huge deal.
Well, I mean, it doesn't take a lot, and on top of all that, it's just I'm gonna do the battles anyway, so it's like the torture feat. I'm gonna do Sector 4 anyways. I'll just send my Inquisitors in and
I
get
choose
Yeah,
five
the
that'll be the
things.
torture.
last one I'll be doing.
I
Just-
cheesed the torture feat because I didn't want to spend 50 battles trying to do it. So I got it done in 6, 7.
Yeah, sure, but I mean, I'm gonna do the battles
I need
anyways.
the
Like it did.
materials.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I didn't care.
Ray Rock, so do you need to win in order to get them to count Ranger? No. Not for
No.
this one.
Yes, not for this one, but he's talking about the dodges. Yes, you need the dodges.
You
It
have to
says
win
in
for the dodges, yes.
It says in the feat you have to win, which is what I said earlier. But Go Cubs was telling me I was wrong.
And he was right.
Well, it's possible. CG does have a buggy conquest that it could count without it. There
What are you
are
talking about? CG game doesn't have bugs.
read my previous point. I just did a buttload of dodges with the Ray Team Ranger and it didn't get counted because I didn't win.
Whatever.
Yes. So
Yeah,
Ray
yeah,
Rock, well, you
Yeah.
have to. Well, it's looking like you need to win
You're
in
right.
order
Rick.
to get it.
Yep.
But like I said, sometimes CG does dumb things, and sometimes the game breaks. Zoltan there, I love that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Wait, did you not know about surprise mechanics?
That's right. Surprise mechanics. Gotta forget. Love how Thrawn's he's got like 2 protection and 2 health. This is great.
Yeah, it's great.
This is so great.
I saw Van Seals, and it's good, but you actually have to play the game the whole time. And I'm like, I don't want to play the game the whole time. The thing is, I found this out when I was trying to do DR. I did this whole team except I had DR, and I just couldn't kill Marauder. So I'm like, you know what? I could use this to do the fracture, and it worked. I did it with water first, and it actually took longer. So I'm guessing you can get a ridiculous amount more without Watt and all the extra animations.
So we're gonna go GG Watt on the Reva mission, okay. And then cleanse purges with what?
Well, cleanse purges with Watt, cleanse purges with B1, and cleanse purges with GG when he gets below 100% health.
Oh, see what we can do.
Gonna have to full send.
Like
Oh yes, the Karthik special.
in 2
That's
battles,
awesome.
in 2 battles, we can knock out all these feats. Then by golly, I'm happy with that shit.
Yeah, I'm not worried about worried about it. I'm at, let's see, currently I think I'm at like 600 some Mark II upgrade and like 700 Mark III.
Yeah, I'm at 700 both, so I'm absolutely chill.
And I honestly have no reason to even keep going, but I'm going to.
You want all the extra things for the next set, or whenever the next set, I guess.
Yeah, which will be at the end of the season.
Yeah.
So we'll get another set at the end of this season, and I'll need, which won't, yeah, it won't be this that impacts it, but
Yeah,
I need
I'm
to
gonna get a
actually,
couple
what I
more
need to
extra
have.
3s. I want to get one more extra 6, and that's it. Then I'm done.
Oh, we lost. Oh no. Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Did you get
What
your
were we at,
fractures
11
though?
fractures?
Oh, we didn't, but see how close we are to it. Let's see. 29 out of 40. So we just have to do that again.
Yep, one more time, then we good.
Not too shabby.
Booming voice really does help the Separatists just mow through the boss bounty hunter team. It's actually absolutely crazy.
Well,
Don't take in Gas Ranger.
I'm not. Just give me a second. I'm responding to somebody in Discord.
That's crazy, Go Cubs.
I have the one I need. It goes with JMK, and that's it.
I want one more because my current one has 30% offense, and I prefer to save that for a different.
There you go. Cody says, "Can I come join you guys?" I'm like, "Of course you can." Least that we can do. Sorry about
All right,
that.
Ranger. I'm actually about to just repaste the link in our chat, our DM chat. So don't respond. I just want it closer to the top.
It's
I
fine.
don't have to go searching for messages.
Just
pin
pin
it.
it, man.
Can you pin in DMs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
That's
well,
okay.
The
No,
only
it's
thing-
okay.
The only thing I need to do is DM Ranger, so his DM list comes back to the top.
All right. Kill the rest. Make sure he's above 10 stacks, and then we're good. Right. With AoE.
It's either him or Sith Assassin. They both can just take 1 damage.
Fracture you.
Yeah, I'll probably end up getting everything done besides the Ewok feat.
Same.
Everything I've seen for it to be done, I'm not gonna do it. You cannot twist my arm hard enough. I don't care.
Yeah, once Marauder gets to where should
You're gonna get Bassie to be unkillable here pretty soon.
I'm sending in the SLK getter. I'm actually gonna go ultimate here. Got to get Basti finished. Got her. All right. He's at 7. We'll just focus on Malgus.
What are we doing?
All right, he's at 9. They're taking 1 health. Just put it on auto.
I gotta put on auto.
Need a couple more. I wouldn't mind having another do not revive, but I only have one team to put it on, and it doesn't really matter what the stats are for it. It's like,
True.
do I care?
Yeah, you
No.
can see the setup here with Weddleton 3. Engineer, since CG does not test conquest, it's always important to get red crate first time for cheeses. They only need gold to get the. Yeah, I always go hard on the first one.
What else? Discs don't matter for this. Just this team.
I mean, I have
If you-
Ruthless Off and Swiftness on there, but I don't think it really.
It doesn't.
Well, you're not triggering the
Well-
100% health at this point, so
So it's not that big a deal. And then, if you have a tankier zombie, just take her mods off.
So we
Can
should-
confirm from Meow that if you even have a relic one, just take the mods off and you're good.
yeah, you just need to get her squishy enough to die.
Earth, fuck off.
What'd I do?
Yeah, I just looked at that meme like.
Oh,
yeah.
like I said, I needed to DM you so I could bring your name back to the top of my DM list. I was like, I'm just gonna send you this one.
Oh my god, Cody's here. I see you, Cody. Now he's joined us. What's going on, buddy?
Silence.
He's probably trying to figure out his mic. Check your settings, brother.
Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you.
There you go.
What's going on, buddy? We're just cheesing some conquest, riveting
Go
content.
Cubs. Ranger got 18.
I was at
But he
11.
probably
Got
could
to
have got a
29.
little bit more if he put it on auto a little sooner. But
Yeah.
it was the first time he was doing it. So
Mhm. Few battles, knockout fracture. Shit, works for me. You know what I'm saying?
Just
a lot of
wait.
the mechanics are very cheesable. This
Next,
conquest.
Yep.
Next set of conquest, everything's gonna go back to
For sure.
you have to win, you have to serve, like units have to survive. Oh my god, I just know it's coming.
Well, we'll figure it out. But if I can get red crate here with having the 999 pack bot, that gets me ahead of the curve. And as it was brought up, then after that, you just need gold crate if you really don't want to stick around with that stuff. I'll just farm
Well,
Datacrons
just-
and get gold crate.
Well, yeah, but if you got to get gold crate and buy out the store and have the pass.
Well, yeah, and I'll do that, because I will get through Sector 5. So I'll get the 20 and then the 20, and then I'll be like, okay, cool.
Yeah, no, and that's 100% fine. It's just saying that there needs to be contextual information with that. Like you can do it after the one's just by getting the gold crate, but you still need to purchase the shards in the store, and then at least one of those you'll have to have the pass active to compensate for the third that you're missing. Well, I don't know, more than that.
Matt MC says I don't have SLK on any of my accounts. Is it the kit that makes that the only one damage? No, I think it's the
No,
the
it's
modifier.
It's the modifier. Every time they get a kill, they decrease their damage by 30%, increase their damage by 15, or vice versa. You see that green locked buff? That's what it makes it. So it hasn't have anything to do with Slicker's kit. But this is just easiest because you don't actually have to play most of it. You can just put it on auto. I saw the Thrawn lead that I think Van Seal put out. And it's a good one. I found just this one is a lot better because I don't actually have to play.
Yeah, Thronley with Watt says go Cubs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some good stuff out there. But we're just doing this, and then we're going to go cheese the shit out of the Grievous fight against Riva. Why not, right?
Yep.
I'm down for some cheese. Knock out all these feats in Sector 5, then I could just focus on farming Datacrons and finish up the other sectors. Like, I got to do the Purge feat in the other one, so that just frees up my Inquisitors to go get me nice little mats in Sector 4 and get that one done. So, Winning.
I was able to get the fracture feat done with EP lead, Watt, Thrawn, Royal Guard, and Dooku against the Inquisitors at the end of Sector 5.
How many did you get? Like all 40?
No. It took me 3 tries, I think, from 0.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but you have to take off your zealous ambitions, or else EP just goes crazy and kills
Yeah.
all of
Oh
them.
yeah. You can't go in there with
Yeah,
ZAs.
Yeah, the first time I think I got like 6 because he just zapped everyone. I was like, everyone's gone.
Al says, I usually unlock the conquest character after 4 or 5 conquests, as I don't aim for red boxes. I don't have the time to invest in it. That's okay. I mean, we talked about that before. If you can't get red crate, but you can get gold crate, you're still going to get the character done.
That is the second best thing going around, because you do not want to wait for
Yeah, you want to get it within 6 conquests, because we've seen what proving grounds are, and
Yeah, you don't want proving grounds.
It's,
You don't want to farm things from proving grounds.
it's not good.
Well, the worst part about proving grounds, you have to wait 6 months for it to hit it. Like, it's
Yep.
it's such a long drag, and you can buy it out from the store eventually, I guess. But
Still awful.
you should always attempt to get a conquest character within 6. You should
Yeah.
put it up beyond that. Hey, listen here, stupid Cad Bane.
No, yeah, that's why we say that, Alibaba. 6 gold is enough for people that can't wait to do red crate. No, absolutely. Ray Rock says you can do it with 2 battles with Thrawn, Rex, Barriswat, LL37 and get some meat boss Malgus. Yeah, pretty.
Yep.
That's another good combination. I've heard Ray Rock. Good looking out for the skewers. Bobis, our fellow guildies, says hello there, Ranger guildies and fellow skewers. Hope this finds you all well. Hope you're doing well too, sir. And hello there. Yeah, we're just cheesing the fracture feat. I think we're gonna get the evasion one too. Quite a few.
No, you have to
dodges.
win.
Oh, that's right. So yeah,
Yeah.
never mind. Yeah. Oh well. I was like, oh, we're getting quite a lot of dodges. Nope, you have to win the fight. That's okay. We're getting fracture, so
That's all that matters.
that's all that matters.
It's the second worst feat. Actually, second or third worst feat in
I
Conquest.
think it's gonna be at least 3rd, because torture is just much harder to exploit.
Torture
The
and then
cooldowns
Master's Train. In general,
No, actually,
before we
well,
found the thing,
Yeah,
without finding it, it might be the 3rd next time.
they're
If
all.
Master's
They're all.
Training
Can we
gets-
all agree they're all diarrhea? They're all.
Yeah.
poo-poo.
They are.
Well, Master's Training is actually super easy to cheese. You could do it with this almost this exact same setup.
Yeah,
just
adding
adding
from Yoda.
Well, you have to
Yoda.
do it in phase 3. Or
Well,
something.
yeah,
Well,
but
yeah, but you can still. You can. I did
Yeah.
seal. I knocked out 3 feats doing that. We went Sealess Han,
Yeah.
Chewie, Chupio, and Hermit Yoda, and knocked out all 3 of those feats.
Yep, I
Right.
did the same thing. It was
It
great.
was like that's great.
Let's hope they
Hey,
don't
Ronan
switch it,
Zai
but-
says cheese quest on a Monday. Huzzah, indeed. Ewoks are the worst.
Oh wait, yeah, you know what? Ewoks are probably the worst. I
Yeah.
mean,
Well, if you have good Ewoks, I mean,
yeah, even then, man.
is
Even
it?
then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
14 battles with Ewoks.
Sector
against-
4
and Sector 4.
Sector
is pretty
4
gross.
is it's the speed. Like you need to build, like you need to like fortify, like triple and like it is data disk heavy on getting it done, because they just don't survive long enough.
Even with
I mean-
zealous ambitions, and you're smoking people with their support characters.
You got to take a turn first.
Mm.
It doesn't matter how you can do 1,000,000 damage if you never get to fire the gun.
Yeah, that's true. All right,
So
this should be
that's
the
the
fracture
biggest
feet done. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
'Cause
So
that was
that's
my
done.
problem. It's like I can have Relic 5 Ewoks plus, but I can't take a turn. So you need to go like a couple entrenched and maybe a fortified, get your defensive stats stacked up, and then stack in a couple zealous ambitions and just try to survive until you get to that alt, or you get to the taking turns and getting turn meter going. But man alive, like half the fights, if you get dazed or stun locked, the fight's over, and that's just so dumb. Like you need a specific team to make it happen, and I think both the boss nodes are not good for it. So
All right. So we need Grievous, Want, and then I guess the droids is all we need here.
Yeah, basically just the normal setup that you use in a separatist. Karth, how close are you to a 7-star defender?
Newt? Who do you want me to put in besides Watt?
43 shards.
What's the lineup here, Go Cubs? You're saying
B1, B2, and I think it's just a normal. Oh,
He
it's
says
Newt? Newt?
over Magna
Newt over Magna.
Okay, I'm cool.
Oh, I wish I was paying attention to that before I pressed enter. Whatever.
I wish my brain worked.
I forgot which team I was going in with in arena for the climb. Jabba versus Lord Vader isn't fun with all these.
You know what? It drives me crazy about Amazon. Like, so it's the desk is supposed to. It says it's arriving today by 8 p.m., but it hasn't left the carrier facility. Not even out for delivery, and it's like noon. How is it going to be arriving by 8 p.m. today?
direct transport at 6 o'clock. It'll be here at 8:01 or
Coming by
7:00.
drone.
Coming
So
by
tank
drone.
on B2. Then when he dies, move it to Newt. 5% turn on GG.
Weapons tech on GG. That's smart.
Okay.
What was the Beat Masters training and what?
What?
Huh?
Over Sector 3.
Well, we'll just put the tank on B2.
So tank on
Oh,
B2, medkit on GG,
Medkit on GG.
and then weapon tech on somebody. Or not.
I gotta get my turn. I got the tank tech. We're just waiting for our turn. Right, med pack on El Grivoso.
I thought it was weapons.
No, I thought he said 5% health.
Oh
Go
no,
Cub
he
said-
did. No, he
yeah.
corrected himself. Never mind. It is
corrected
5%.
himself. Wolf, I am doing the 200s on the defender.
Yeah, I'm doing
So-
200s too. I think 47 out of 100.
I believe I am
48 out of 100.
I am 57 out of 100 right now. I had some really poopy drops this morning, though, to be honest with you. I got
Yeah, I had a couple zeros, unfortunately. I do them in groups of 3, so.
I was doing my pulls this morning at like 400 energy, and I got, I think, like maybe 10 out of 400.
Wait, you're doing 400s as well? Wow.
No.
Oh.
No. Out of the total energy I was spending was 400.
Oh, okay.
No. I mean, I would buy the 400 before I bought a marquee pack because the drop rate's still better than that.
Yeah.
But the only way I'd go to 400s right now is if GAC lock-in was at, 2 or 3 hours from now. Then
Yeah.
I would think about it. Try not to kill Reba.
Okay. Put the tank tech on Newt now. Okay.
Go Cubs. I don't think the Ranger knows how to slow play it. Just balls the walls. Gotta mow down some Inquisitors.
Got 6. Grievous has 6.
Go Cubs says basics from here on in.
Basics? Okay. I can do that.
This problem has come around with Purge is dispelled, so they'll probably fix it. Which is crazy that the same issue happened the second time. But it is what
Now,
it
is this one you have to win?
Nope.
Yeah, I think it's just attempt to inflict.
Yeah, it's just attempt to inflict, which is the same thing that you have to do with fracture and stuff.
Yeah. Tis be what it is.
Ugh. I probably won't have the ship 7-star before Jack lock, but I'm fine with that. It's not a
I
big deal.
mean,
I just want the ship to be done before it ends. To be honest.
well, probably on all Inquisitor nodes, Wolfie, if you get the them in any other fights besides Riva for this node, because I think it's just counting both purges on both sides.
There's probably somebody on Reddit who's already tested this, but yeah.
And the good thing is I can just sit here and keep killing Watt because he keeps getting 6. It's like, well, that works for me. It's like, okay, just keep hitting old Watt.
Yeah, I just wanted to knock the ship out because it'll be cheaper doing it this way than even trying to farm it once it actually goes live.
And the
So-
drop rates were amazing.
Yeah. I mean, usually I'm somewhere when they do Galactic, I'm always at 5 stars.
But the thing is, the last couple of Galactic Chases have been all on Cantina. So it's been a while since we had a fleet, the fleet energy Galactic
Well,
Chase.
yeah, the fleet energy is a lot cheaper too.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're supposed to have it only at a 2% drop rate. It was at 4, which is what it's only supposed to be.
Yeah.
But you know what? They can fuck up. That's fine.
Right?
I mean, they got me to spend $50. So
Yeah, that's all it's gonna take to get them.
Watt died.
Oh no!
Now I can just put this on auto because
Turn down for what?
there's a similar bug with Jawas. Using Java, your thermal detonators heal the Jawas also.
oh, that's nice.
Really? That's interesting. I haven't heard that. Interesting bug. That's actually a really funny bug.
That's such a CG thing to do too.
Good morning, Keegan. We're just cheesing. Every time Newt takes a turn, he's getting 6, and then he it's pretty nice, actually.
So what I'm seeing here is that Rava's easily beaten by GG Seps. All right, cool.
Oh yeah, when she has no Omicrons, yeah.
Shut up. Shut up.
You can dream. You can dream.
Which is weird because they
dream
turned
about
on the
you.
Ami for
I know that's.
Sortie.
I was confused when I was like playing, but the thing is, they also didn't turn on.
Look at that, we
Omicrons
knocked
for
it out.
Ben.
Attempt to flick Persia. Okay, that's done. Oh my god.
CG will be CG.
That they will.
All right, now we need to go do just. We just need to get it. How many evasions? Let's just do that cheese team. We need 2
7.
evasions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not many.
So
Oh. Let's see. How many more tortures do I need? I need 15.
You could probably use Inquisitors. They get a lot of dodges from Jedi.
wait, I gotta go see the Inquisitors for
The phase
4.
1. You could do a JML with Yoda and Hoda.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
Jedi here.
Just do Foresight.
Yeah, Wolf, I don't know why they don't show the Ami being active, even though it is inside of
Oh,
Inside
that's
of
true. They do have
Conquest.
Star Killers on me active, and they just wait. Do they? Does his Ami actually active? I don't think.
Yeah.
Vader
Yeah.
calls him into assist. Does
Yes,
he?
he does.
Oh, well,
But he
the
only
time
calls
I
on the
did-
basic. He doesn't,
Yeah,
which
that's
is, I
true.
mean, that's what
That's
the Ami does.
I think I only faced him one time, and I don't even think they got a turn when I faced him. So
Wouldn't be surprised if she had her stuff active.
Who?
Riva.
But there was no death mark. When
Oh, that's
Purge
fair.
cleansed.
Yeah.
So there was no Omicron. That was the first thing I saw is when I cleansed with I don't even know who I used to kill. Oh, it was bounty hunters. When I cleansed with grief, there was no death mark, and I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, that's fair. That would be her leadership.
Wait, is that actually Starkiller's thing? It says his modifiers, his Omicrons are active. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Didn't even notice that.
Shouldn't have stunned. Yeah, probably not. Do it again.
Is there which the other okay.
No, just one more way. This time we won't stun.
All right, there's your one dodge.
Yep. That was a whole bunch there too.
Yeah, Kai, I'm under the same boat. I don't have Jabba right now. I should have him by the time the next one rolls around. Which is why I actually had to do the torture feat. Next time I'll just be doing Jabba kills.
And I ain't gonna have. It's not up.
Ooh.
There you go. That's evasion done.
Good.
Good.
Does that mean you have 142 out of 142 in this zone now?
Let's see. We should be. I think we're missing one banner, but got 141 out of 142.
Oh, that wouldn't matter right now.
So we're 526 out of 530. And now we just have to knock out the rest of these other stupid zones. I'm going to do Sector 4, which I think is the Purge one, but I need to do that anyway, so we just do our 4 battles with Inquisitors every day and then just knock this out.
It's not Purge. You already did Purge.
I'm sorry, Torture. So that's just going in there and knocking out 4 battles with Inquisitors, and the rest of the stuff is just knocking out these big feats, which I'm going to do in Sector 1. Or Sector 4 if I feel like it, which is just the big feats, which is...
Did you get all your Inquisitor kills in Sector 1?
I don't think I did. When 40 battles, Separatists, I need 11 more. I need to do full squad of Sith, so I'll knock that out today. And then no leader in the leadership slot. I'll just start knocking that out here very shortly, along with the droid ones. I'll do the droid and the leadership one at the same time, because those two knuckleheads don't have to survive. So get all those done. That's another 60 right there. And then 10, 70. And that's like, yeah, just diarrhea. Diarrhea everywhere. I got a bunch of mini boss fights to win too. Go back through with Job and clean those up. Then we'll have the red crate. I know. Riveting content, folks. Riveting content. So great. Just so great. So great, guys. It's so great.
Garth, have you taken up Iden yet to R9 yet?
Why?
I don't know. I saw you and me out talking about it. I was
I
just
mean,
curious.
she's
I'm,
so
I'm
stupid
mostly just
fast.
asking about.
She's
I'm
so
just asking to
fast.
tease, but
No,
I'm
I
actually
know, but
curious.
no, she's so fast. Like
Yeah,
the
isn't she like
TIE
the second
Defender is the second
fastest?
fastest ship right behind the Interceptor.
Yeah,
Like an R9 dash is 209 speed.
Yeah.
So an R8 Iden with 60 mods like 215. It's like I am not gonna R9 for 3 speed to outrun something that doesn't need to be outrun.
yeah, and even then, you're bringing her out as reinforcement anyway.
No, exactly. Like
It really doesn't matter. I was just making that as a joke.
no, I know.
So-
I just one of those things where it's like I don't know why I would. But I'm interested to hear the rest of that argument, I suppose. Sure, let's do that.
I got Bosk ready at R7, so I just need to finish 2 characters and I can start relicking all of my Java Rex up.
That's one torture. Only 49 more to go.
Let's go, Ranger.
Come on, there we go.
You know, guys, what's fun is doing the same fight again. Let's do it again. I'm sure there's a cheese, the one to this, but it's like,
There is.
Yeah, I'm cheesing the Masters training right now.
Are you doing the one against Scarifo Pathfinder?
Yeah.
That's a great cheese. Oh, is that what you were
Except-
asking for earlier?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, sorry.
The problem is the blind that fucking Chupio keeps dying.
Yeah, it's kind of obnoxious.
I had them all standing, and then Scarif dropped a bomb and killed them off. I was like, God damn it.
well, I could skip it, Hawthorne, but I'm going to be doing Sector 4 anyway for the materials, so I might as well knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, right? So, I plan on doing this. I mean, I plan on doing this anyway, so just to get the extra mats and stuff. Is there a cheese with Palply to get torture and want? I have no idea. Boss, you knew some cheese for torture.
Huh? You said something about a torture.
I
cheese?
was saying in the chat there, Ran.
I only see one message. Kaya. Maybe my chat is slow.
Your chat slow.
Thanks.
You just wrote it.
Let me refresh the page.
You change it from top chat to live chat?
Mm-hmm.
Because that
Times YouTube chat is weird.
No, it did change it from. I usually have it on live chat. The thing is,
Oh,
Kaya,
God.
I don't know if
Stop.
there's a cheese for that. The thing is, I used a different cheese. I used a Thrawn lead with JML, Watt, 000, and
no,
GI.
that's not good.
because I had voluntary Vanguard, so I could just instantly taunt with JML and put the weapons tech on
Hey, Silas, you
GI,
knocked it.
and I was getting 8 to 9 per battle. So there's that cheese you don't have to win. Just keep like swapping the turns to GI as much as possible between Thrawn's leadership ability and Thrawn's special, where he just swaps TM. And then just 000 in there to get 1 to 2, depending on how fast you have him.
Would a Qui-Gon Jinn lead with Rey and Shaak Ti and a couple other random Jedi work for the evasion? Because Qui-Gon's going to keep spreading the evasion around.
Oh, that could work.
And then Shaak Ti's mastery is just going to give her evasion up the ass. And Rey's going to keep getting foresight too.
What's the? Let's see. We're gonna go Sith here.
That could work.
The
The thing is, I after I got Voltaire Vanguard, I was able to absolutely cheese a lot of the stuff. Like there was a Hermit Yoda cheese that I used where I made Hermit Yoda my beefiest guy and put Voltaire Vanguard, so it took him out of stealth, but since he was still considered to be stealth, he had 100% dodge. So I got 100 dodges in one turn, in one attack with Hermit Yoda.
after
He
this
just,
fight, let's go look at
annihilated
Datacrons.
people with Mando. So that's what I did. So I don't know what other people are doing for the dodges. Overall, you could also just take a JML team and just pass Foresight between Hermit Yoda and GMY and just get a bunch of Foresight. So that's also a thing that you can do.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, one of the other Jedi's you could put with Qui-Gon it would be GMY because he passes Foresight every time he does his spread.
Yeah. So any of the ones that just pass Foresight are good ones if you didn't get the Voluntary Vanguard one. So I'm going to start trying to have a Voluntary Vanguard just in case, because it's a good thing, just in case cheeses come out and you need a taunt with one of the big beefy GLs.
Excuse me.
Riveting content.
It's more riveting than my content right now.
Just riveting content. This is what Conquest is. Knocking out feats, just in here over and over again. Just riveting.
Would you? CLS needs you to counter. Thank you. Oh, that was short-lived.
That's just great riveting content. Just great stuff. All right, let's go look at Datacrons here real quick. Get Boss and everybody else jumping in on the bandwagon here, looking at my Datacrons here. Now, the two that we picked up is here in the last couple days. Got a Dangerous. We got Hondo. That one's up and running, ready to rock and roll. And we got Grand Inquisitor. That one's up and running, ready to rock and roll. There we go. Should I roll another one up higher? Is there another higher one I should go for there, Earth Boss? Or did is there any higher ones
You
we
got
should-
GI Hondo and a
Yeah.
droid.
Do you have the Han one? I can't remember if we figured out if you had the Han one.
I don't even know what the Han one is.
The one where if he basics, he gets 100% turn meter and can do another turn for Scoundrels. I like that with CLS. It allows Han to take 3 turns on offense. The bonus turn.
That's no.
All right, you could work on getting that for Scoundrels.
What, this one?
No, not another revive. No, that's your revive one. You need to do that one.
You want me to take that one higher?
No. You need. I'm saying you should work to get a level 6 that allows you to get a bonus turn off basic, another one, other than your Hondo.
Oh, okay. Well, we got one right here. No, I need some more of these. Well, shit. Okay.
Oh no. CLS, how did you wind up stunned? I couldn't see that happening ever.
Well, let's re-roll this, shall we? Because we want Smuggler, right? Oh, it's Dark Side. Is it the level 6?
Yeah, it's level 6, not level 3. Level 3 doesn't matter. They're all dark side.
All right, we have level 4 here. So unlock level 5. And then unlock level 6.
this fight takes forever.
Which fight are you doing?
Whenever Scourger Alice
Galactic
deals
Challenge.
damage to an enemy and no enemy is blind, inflict blind. I don't think that's the one we want, right?
No, it's not.
Let's reroll it. Whenever Scourger Ally defeats an enemy, they take a bonus turn. Whenever droid enemy. No.
I would get the defeats an enemy. That takes a bonus turn. That's a good one as well to have.
Alright.
That's probably pretty good on a dash.
Do we want to reroll again or?
No, I think I'd just keep that.
Alright, then we just roll up another one, I guess.
More. We need more.
Datacron's so much fun.
All right. Well, that was completely not worth it, but
This is for Han, right? So we want something.
The level 3 doesn't matter because he won't get it because he's not a dark side character.
Okay, so we'll have to get some more materials.
Cool.
must farm harder.
Yeah, I mean harder than I'm already doing. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
you
let's
doing 6 refreshes and conquest every day? I don't think so.
29 out of 40 on resistance. I can keep doing Sith. No leaders, no leadership slots. It's gonna suck.
It's actually pretty easy, man. Just do Sector 1 Datacron node and put Wat Tambor in front with the Separatists.
Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm just doing Sith right now.
Oh, we'll just put Malik in front.
That's what I'm
Same
doing.
as-
That's, we just did that.
Come on,
There you go.
Cars, pay attention. Jeez.
No, I'm busy doing other shit.
Ray Ray says, how much do you need to spend on level 9 rerolls? Depends on which one you get. I mean, the two I had to reroll. Was it the Grand Inquisitor? No, we got it first turn. It was the Honda one I had to reroll, right? Because I didn't get it the first
Yeah,
time.
wasn't it what, twice or 3 times? A good amount of times.
Restore. Yes, please restore. I mean, need to reroll is relative. You don't need to reroll, but it just depends on what you have access to, right? If you don't have those characters at R7, what's the point of re-rolling anything at level at that level?
Yeah.
If you want to re-roll specific mods or different stats at that level, that's not can of worms, and that's something that you can do. But then again, that comes down to need. It might just come down to prioritizing which stat you don't want the most and getting that off and hoping for a better one, or just trying to min-max it for something for a team in particular. You know, maybe you want to get more defense on it because defense seems to be the most annoying stat right now. So you might want another 100% defense on level 3, or you might step it down and try to roll off that 5% crit chance at level 4 and go somewhere else. So
At that point, Ray Rock, you might want to just start a new Datacron.
yeah, once you break past the 40s, it's just not worth it, especially at the high levels. Those mats are so rare for the average player that I would not go past the 40. Like once you're done with the 40s, that's as far as I would go. But it's like the 2 level 20s are going to be like the same as 140, and then the 240s is the same as 180. So it's just, it goes up exponentially.
Ray, I have a lot of Datacrons as well. I have, I think, 5 or 4 now, level 7s. Thing is, I have a lot of resources. I just have like 0 credits.
The
Credits
data
are like the
cache.
big crunch, or data cache. That is the big crunch.
So with data cache, there's data cache is their resource that's kind of an odd duck. And I'll explain it here real quick to you guys. When every new set drops, CG puts out a data cache pack, 550 crystals, for a chance between, I think it's 1.25 and like 6 million crystals, or not crystals, 6 million data cache. Now, that pack is about the equivalent of what it would take you to farm that much data cache in the sector battles. So the problem with what they kind of intentionally do is they want you to kind of whale out on data cache, because it'll take you roughly 2 days of farming at 6 refreshes a day to get enough data cache to take a single cron from level 1 to level 9. So depending on how much you were invested prior and how much you were going forward, it goes through. But I mean, if cash is your problem, you either need to spend more time in sector 1 farming, or you need to be willing to buy some of it either through the weekly store or the when the set first drops and buying some data cache just to top yourself off, because crystal wise it's about the same. It nets out about the same. If the upgrade currency, the materials are your problem, you need to spend more refreshes in the store in Conquest Sector 4 or Sector 3.
Yep.
Because, and you can't sell it any other way. If you go to the store right now and go down to shipments, let's go down to Datacrons, let's scroll over to Mark II. So for a stack of 25 Mark II bindings, it costs you 200 crystals. So if you were to do, that's all your 350 refreshes, but let's just say you're into the hundreds. Yeah, that's where you're hesitant to spend. That's 100 refreshes. That's 12 battles. The minimum in Sector 4 is 5 reward. Right? So at the minimum, you're getting 60 of the Mark II.
While also getting 60 of the Mark III.
Yeah. Which is about double what you'd pay for it in the shipment store. So the way that it's leveraged right now is incredibly favorable for you to spend extra on the refreshes and grind out the materials via the refreshes than it is to ever purchase them in the store, to ever touch them in the store. Data cache is about the same no matter which way you want to crumble that cookie, but the upgrade materials, no matter which way you cut it, it is infinitely cheaper to spend those crystals doing conquest refreshes while it's active, building up massive stores of it, than it is to ever buy them out of the store. Because it's like you go to Mark III upgrade, 50 for 1,200 crystals. I mean, that's well into the 200s, and you would net way more crystals. Well, Nathaniel Morgan, the reality is for a lot of players is that you should be able to, if you're in hard mode, you should be able to auto sector 4 with the Tuscans, with a team. With a team, you can't tell me that you have to sit there and battle every single fight. Otherwise, yeah, I get it. Be done.
Well, at that point, you probably don't need the Datacrons if you can't auto Sector 4.
Yeah, that's more or less where I would come down on that, because honestly, like, I don't play it. I go watch TV with my wife and I have it sitting on the armrest, and I do 4 battles on a team so that I'm only down to 60%, so that way unless I'm doing a feat, and I just cycle through. I know, granted, yes, I've got way more teams and a lot of players, but you should be able to find, enough teams to do that 36 battles a day with. I mean, it's only like 8 teams, so it should be doable.
And even if you're only doing the 50 refreshes, that's still only 18 battles. That's if you have 4 GLs, just use your 4 GLs, or maybe 3 if you see it's not that great, and then put gas and CLS.
Yeah,
That's
or
that's
something with
easy.
Zealous Ambition would
Yeah, or
work too.
something like Dash or Star Killer. Star Killer
Or
with Zealous Ambition is
Rogue
crazy.
One, or I
Or
mean, there's
something.
there's
There's
so many teams.
good teams.
Well, exactly, Ray. That's
gotta
what you get
split it.
stuck into. But here's the thing, Ray, is the game is designed to fool you because it will take you between 2 to 3 days of 6 refreshes a piece to get enough data cache to take a single cron from level 1 to level 9. But you can get in a single day enough Mark II and Mark III upgrade materials to upgrade a cron from level 3 to level 9. So it becomes, what's the better trade-off? Getting an additional cron or stockpiling the materials and letting the weekly shipments fill in the difference in because it's going to cost you roughly the same in crystals. You're never going to get away from that. You know, the con on Conquest really is data cache because there is a huge need for it and it's scarce. So the buying it is actually the cheaper option because your time spent is just not worth it on farming data cache because the odds of you rolling the 150s across the board are low. But even at rolling the 150s, it would take you, you know, multiple days to hit to hit it, because if you did 150 with 36 battles a day, that gets you 5.4 million. So you'd still be at 2 days because it takes roughly 7.5, 8 million to upgrade. Whatever you can get your hands on, Ray, it's still cheaper.
Datacrons, or I usually, if I need it, buy the data cache with crystals and a shard shop currency.
It's still it's an unfortunate mechanic, but right now it's the cheapest way to go. The way they have it set up right now is that if you ever spend your crystals on Datacron upgrade materials inside of the Datacron store, you are spending more on that than you would have ever if you just bought it, if you just spent those crystals during Conquest, because of how the system works right now. So you have to make that sacrifice to a degree on what you want to do, and then there's other things that you can circle around on and get into the nitty gritty on. You know, I've gone over this a few times before on other streams, but you know, it's just where the efficiency factor. But yeah, exactly, Nathaniel Morgan. It becomes a grind harder. If you want Datacrons, you have to be grinding at least to the hundreds. And if you can't afford the hundreds, you need to start thinking seriously about where you can divert the crystals from in the time. Because, you know, like for me, if we didn't have the Defender going on right now, I would not be refreshing Fleet at all.
Same.
If we did, and then typically I'll pull back on my refreshes in mod and regular energy, so that I can divert enough crystals to cover Conquest, because it's only 450 crystals a day. I know for some people that's a lot, but for the average, you know, it's still tolerable, right? So it's, if you can divert that instead of adding it, then you can make it its own thing. But it just becomes down to what your commitment level wants to be to doing it. But if you, it's just better. There are always just better ways of taking advantage of what's available. Well, I get that, Ray. But what I'm saying is that during Conquest, you might have to reduce it down a little bit or doing something different. It depends on the level of importance the Datacrons have for your account. If you just need a couple, then don't worry about it. Spend, 3 or 4 days farming Sector 4, and then spend the rest of that farming Sector 1, and you should get enough cash. Well, the unfortunate part is you guys are asking the opinion of somebody who plays the tip of the spear. So
Yeah, but the thing is, Jack Daniels, to stay at the top and get more crystals every time you win, you need to also then just spend for the temporary power.
but I mean,
You don't care. You don't bother. Don't worry about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
You don't care,
it just
it's not that big a deal to you.
yeah.
Plus,
If
if
you
you
just need a
and if you're working on gearing a lot of relic characters and trying to get teams up and running, I mean, then don't worry about it because you're probably not.
The thing
at
is,
that
this
level we
all
are.
matters only to PvP. If you don't like TW and GAC, then you shouldn't even be caring.
well, but again, if it comes down to what is the desire, what is the objective you're trying to achieve when it comes to getting datacrons? Are you trying to make your teams better? Are you just trying to have more stuff available? What
Yeah.
what are
so
you trying to achieve? Because if you can only field a couple level 9s, then you should be able to get everything you need out of grinding out of conquest. But if you can't, then, or you don't need it, then I'm just at a loss for what the point is.
Yeah, it just depends on where you are with your count, what you're trying to focus in on. Like if you're trying to do more characters, then doing the 50 will get you enough datacrons to get you going, right? Like I always say, like I just did the 50s. I get the first initial datacrons, what I can. I get a little behind in GAC, but I still win. This one I'll go a little bit harder in because I'm getting, I'm really going in on the second round for the new datacron set. I'll go harder into the second one because, especially if it's a new character like Trench. So it just depends on what you are and what you're trying to work on. Like you have to balance it out. Like if you need those purple pieces out of fleet and you got the TIE Defender, then slow down a little bit. Don't be like us. Go get the TIE Defender, get those pieces you need for that character. Just get what you can out of this one, and then wait till the next one that comes around. And then TIE Defender's done. You got the purple pieces you need. You got those characters relic. The next one you can go harder in for, like what we're saying. So you can balance it out on each one. So you just have to think long term about your strategy and your plan about which way you're going to go. And that's all.
Jack Daniels, I agree with you. I don't do 50s. I don't do 100s. I only do 50s, and I have enough datacron stuff. I just don't have enough data cache. Data cache is the big crunch. It used to be materials when the crap that they used to have.
Yeah,
but now it's data cache.
There's only one way to solve that, and that's to grind, to spend that because it is cheaper. It is infinitely cheaper. I don't care which way you want to argue this. It is infinitely cheaper to grind during conquest than it is to ever purchase it anywhere. And I don't care what you have to say in response to that, because you can't persuade me other way. I am neck deep in datacrons. I know what I'm talking about, and it's just the unfortunate consequence. If you can't do the hundreds, you literally, by doing double the refreshes, it doubles the amount that you're able to get in the 2 weeks that you have it, and it's only there for those 2 weeks. So it's like, I get where people are coming from. Yeah, it sucks. The crystals are, you're spending a lot. There's a lot of things that come along with this, and I totally understand it, because it's not for everybody. You can still do well with only doing the 50s, but you have to be doing it every day. You can't stop. You can't go, well, I've red box at day 6. I don't need to play for the next 8 days. No, you can't. You need to go do your 50s on a data cache node, for the next 6 days straight to do these. You can't sit there and flounder around and not give a care and then be like, well, I don't have any data cache. Well, you got to keep playing. So it's one of these things that where it comes down to it. But the other thing too, like Jack Daniels, for me and my strategy is to go through the entire conquest as fast as I can and getting 3 stars on every node except for boss nodes on one attempt. So I'm not doubling back. And then for the most part, every feat that I plan out can be done on a conquest node. So that's basically what I end up doing, and then I can sit there and farm for the rest of it. I'm usually done with conquest in the first 3 days, and then I'm farming the rest of the time. Now, granted, I get it. My account's in a completely different spot. I am at a point where that's easy for me to do. It's not the same for everybody. Ray at 7 million, that's a much bigger challenge. And I get that, but you have to take that as that you're doing conquest for its intended purposes. Well, yeah, Ray, that's the problem. The data you like I said, if you did six refreshes in sector 1 every day, even at the absolute best of it, you rolled 150 on every single one, you would only get 5.4 million for your 450 crystals. And that's just not going to happen. I mean, realistically, you're probably be somewhere around the 3 million mark. If you took the average of 75,000 on that node. So it would take you somewhere between 2 to that 3rd day just farming data cache to get enough. So you either have to supplement that lack of refreshes there and trade it off for buying it in the store. But again, if you're buying it in the store, it's still cheaper to spend those refreshes farming it. You can throw away the extras for all I care, or the data cache, or the data crunch you don't want to use. That's fine. But literally, the 300 crystals you spend there will net you roughly the same, if not more, or potential for more, than if you were gonna do it in the store. At least you can do it every day versus waiting for that once a week trip over. It'll net out. So it's like, if data cache is your problem, you either need to increase your number of refreshes there. That ends up being the solution. There's no other way to get data cache besides the pack that comes out when every new set
There's
drops.
the pack, about like 4 or 5 things that you can buy with crystals, shard shop, and ally points, and that's it. Nothing else, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that's just how she's gonna shake loose.
That's just how they wired it. It is what it is.
I blame Finn.
I mean, I get where you guys are coming from, and I understand it because I have the same problem. Now, the advantage, I guess, that I have, being up to the hilt in it that I am, is that like when set 4 or when set 5 goes away, I'm getting almost 90 million data cache from that set.
Same.
I'm at the deconstruct early so that I can spend it before they force it out, and I don't get to use all of it. So that's going to be my own little headache to deal with. But that helps me preload every set moving forward. When you're always only having 1 or 2, it takes, under the new system right now, it takes 2 level 9 datacrons to get enough data cache, 2 level 9s from the previous set being constructed to get enough data cache to level up another 1, but you don't get enough material for it. So that's kind of the trade-off, right? So you're always kind of losing down the whole way as it goes through. So the more invested you are into datacrons, the more you get to carry forward, which helps when you are jumping from set to set. But you have to get to that point, or you just have to be okay with dealing with a couple, because that's the problem at being the lower levels and not wanting to go past the 50s, which is fine. But you're a little bit more limited because you can't afford to re-roll, to bring up a new cron, to deconstruct and toss something away, because that's all you've got in there. So you got to get either to the point where you know what you're working for, or you just roll them up and don't worry about what's on them.
You also have to be smart on how you use those limited resources, like re-rolls. I think most of the time I don't even reroll level 1s until I'm level 9, at least when I'm going for level 9s, because I prefer to spend more of the level 1 reroll materials than level 2s and 3s to get what I want. You just need to be smart with how you spend all your resources.
At the end of the day, this is just a resource management game, and you have to prioritize what it is you're working on and what is the most important. And I think at 7 million, you got some good stuff there. I'd still be working mainly on characters and stuff. I wouldn't worry too much about datacrons. Get what you can, right? But
he's probably trying to climb up as much as possible.
Yeah, and datacrons will help.
So that he can get more crystals to work on those characters.
But yeah,
I mean, I get you, Hawthorne, with the GAC lock on, and people want to start and want to get things locked in beforehand. That is always is always the invisible thing that CG tries to get players hooked on, right? There's a deadline, there's pressure to do something today, to not wait until tomorrow. And the reality is that you gotta start learning how to break away from that mentality, because that's how you end up spending, 1,200 crystals on Datacrons, because I needed it right before GAC lock in. It may or may not be the saving grace, but are you going to win enough in GAC to even offset that? If you go 2-1, that's still going to be cutting it close. Yeah, exactly, Nathaniel. There's always a lock.
Yeah. Yep, because you know what? TW lock is in 15 minutes ending.
TW lock is an hour.
PW's
I
not.
thought it said it's an hour and 15. Never mind. I thought it was at 1. I'm thinking. I think
the first one's always the later one, and then the second one's shorter.
Yeah, shorter by an hour.
Look at that Rangers 3 level 9 Datacron, and if I just get one that fits my roster, it would help greatly. But I just don't get that luck, and I don't have the cash to get. You will eventually.
No, that's also a thing. It's luck. That's also a thing. You just got to get lucky.
I mean, if you have the level 9, it comes down to what level 6s and 3s you can take advantage of in your roster. But it's hard to say, Ray. It's just that you either have to, if you're doing it completely free to play, you're always going to be on the struggle bus with Datacrons. They are a system that is 100% encouraged to spend on, and you're just never going to get around it or away from it for anything. Not with how they have it set up right now. So just go push as hard as you can and do what you can out of it. But more or less, you either need to spend some of your crystals on buying the data cache out of the weekly store, or you need to do another extra refresh or 2 a day. Maybe not all 3, but maybe do more to get more of that going. But if you're stuck on crystals, then you're just gonna have to balance the best
your
you
crystals
can.
better. Yeah.
Well,
I don't think better. I just think
better. Yeah.
That's
well, no, better as mean like don't do as many refreshes in Cantina or in regular, and just manage.
Well, you have to give up something, but it's hard. It's a hard ask, man, because like right now, I could tell you, I'm doing. I mean, I've got the crystal income coming in. You can see the crystals where I'm at. I'm doing Cantina still. I'm going to do more with the ship to get that done, and I'm doing
for the ship. I literally have to stop
and
all
conquest.
Mods and nearly all of normal energy.
But I'm in a position to do that. But I've been there. We've all been there, where you're like, okay, I can only focus on certain things. What am I focusing on? And it just depends on what I'm farming. Like, I had to go through this here recently where I had to decide where I can't use signal data because I'm trying to get Relic 7 characters, but I wanted to get Hondo up for TV. So I had to stop doing signal data to get my characters to Relic 7. So I had to make that call to where it's like, okay, I can't get signal data. I'm just going to have to go all in on Hondo. And, that's just the way it is. Sometimes you're just put in that stupid position where you're just like, I got to suck it up, and this is why I have to do it. But just do the best you can, Ray. I wish the system was different, but it's not. And we have to work with the confines of where we're at and what we have and things of that nature. And
I'll say this. I like this better than Datacron's 1.0 system. Farming the mats were terrible. Getting 1 to 3 was awful.
That's true.
It was the worst thing.
But it was
better to just buy them with crystals from the store, which is why I think they haven't updated the store yet to put a better conversion.
No, the difference between you and me, Ray, is you're trying to get to where I'm at. It takes time. I'm pretty much free to play. I spend a little bit here and there, but for the most part, I just farm. I don't spend a lot of money in this game. I'll spend $9.99 on the Conquest pack and things of that nature, which I recommend because it's those extra resources, especially for data.
Whoa, Ranger! You're free to play card went out the window years ago. I don't know.
No. I mean, I've been free to play for
mostly.
a bit, mostly. But I mean,
mostly.
Yeah, But I mean,
he has spent
For a
more
lot-
than a free to play player would ever dream of.
right, but I haven't spent like that in a long
But
time.
typically, when Rangers throwing down cash, somebody else is.
I know, but
Well,
that-
yeah,
your-
they're
your
making me do
free-to-play
it, yeah.
card is gone at that point. Even if it's not your money, it's gone.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I mean, the thing of it is too is that you're looking at accounts from completely different
I've been
birth
day
of-
one. Yeah, I'm
of-
day one.
of availability. You know, when you're talking about Rangers account, Rangers pushing 10 million GP. Hey, that's about a 3 million swing on what Ray Ray's got here.
Yeah.
And so like even for me, like I was saying earlier, it's easier for me to clear Conquest and then focus like 11 to 12 days farming versus where, you know, other people might have to spend 6 days clearing Conquest and then they'd only have like 4 or 5 days. And like I said, if you were doing 6 refreshes a day, it would still take you roughly 2 days to farm enough data cache for 1 cron. If you're only doing the 50s and doing that, then you're only it's going to take you the remaining 6 days to get enough data cache.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing is like for me, when I'm talking about this kind of stuff, it's because I push everything into I'm going to farm everything that I can on my Datacron nodes and then only divert when necessary to make sure I red box. And that's just kind of how I play it out. So it's a different perspective for me because I have the ability to run like 20 teams that will probably get me all the way through sector 4, no problem.
Yeah, same thing.
Versus people who only have like 10 or less.
Yeah, we've had the same access and time for Datacrons, but I've had all the
I'll say Ranger, you're a
GLs.
free-to-play player for Datacrons, not a free-to-play account.
Well, yeah,
I'll
I
say
mean,
that,
I've
because you don't
spent in
spend
the
money on
game.
Datacrons.
No, I've spent money in the past in the game. Yeah, true, but mainly like, you know, character shards, things of that nature. But the difference is Ray and I have too many more teams than you do that I can do stuff with and get certain achievements done quicker and more efficiently. And that's just the way Conquest is set up, right? You know, I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, you don't have certain teams that really makes it difficult because you're kind of pigeonholed on trying to get certain feats done so you can get better access. So that means, you know, it's harder for you to sit there and farm.
Like, you probably have a
Datacrons
lot
nodes.
of trouble, Ray, doing the no leader. You
that's a
probably
tough
don't
one.
have nearly as many teams as Ranger, myself, Card.
Well, I guess
Because I have about like
the
7
first
8
question
no
too is Ray. I guess just more specifically is, do you buy the Conquest Pass at
Well, that's
all?
also a good one.
Just because that is for Datacron material, that's a massive step forward if you
Yeah.
don't buy it.
Yeah, I always
that
get
would be-
I always get the
'cause-
$9.99 pack. That's one thing I will spend money on is that thing.
That
Yeah,
will
see,
give
there you go. Nope, I don't buy
Yeah.
the pass. That's a big
Yeah.
difference of why we have so much more materials and stuff than you do.
Yeah, because the pass itself is a few million data cache as well.
I don't
and
buy it. I just
ton-
spend all my refreshes on Sector 1.
Well,
yeah,
I do recommend it. $9.99 for what's in there.
No,
with
it's a really good thing, but I just don't want to spend it every
well,
single
but
solitary time.
what I'm trying to get is the baseline of comparing the two accounts. When you're
Mhm.
talking about somebody who has bought the pass twice for this set versus somebody who hasn't bought the pass at all, it starts to make
No, what, Ray, put your ally code in. Let's check out the difference between
a
yours and
glaring
Ranger's.
difference between the two accounts as to why they are not to the same place, and that's fine. It just gives you a much better insight as to what's happening there. And so the reality is that the pass adds so much material to it. You know, when you're talking about the data cache that you get, the number of Mark II and Mark III upgrade materials that you get. Because I think for the most part, it's all, you have a little bit of Mark 1. You get Mark 1 once, then everything else is Mark II and Mark III.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's probably a couple million data cache just in the upper part of the Conquest Pass, let alone everything else that comes with it. So, you know, it's all very doable. Yeah, I see it, Ray.
Let's see.
My only issue is hitting copy and paste, apparently.
All right.
Who is the next character to go into Proving Grounds?
It
Malgus?
should
Be
be
Malgus.
Malgus, but
Malgus
it
should
won't
be
be
coming.
at when Trench goes away.
Yeah, he won't be coming until Trench goes away, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. so it
Well,
won't be for
goes
another-
away. He'll go. He'll
Yeah,
come.
well, he'll leave as the main character.
yeah.
yeah.
Trench won't be the main.
So it won't be for another 2 months? End of March.
It should swap out at the end of. It should be the by the conquest in April. He should be going into Proving Grounds for the Proving Ground that shows up in April. Because they don't release it until the character has been out for a year, and they typically wait till a year post the last conquest they were available. So
I have
usually
no
it's the
LBC. I have
year
no idea why I don't
plus.
like spinning crystals on Conquest Energy, but man, I don't for some reason. Yeah, because Conquest sucks.
Because it's the grind.
It sucks,
Yeah.
man. I mean, I do it because it's like mod depression. I do mod
Oh,
depression.
wait, the Interceptor's next, actually.
No, it just went in.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
Has Proving Grounds come around is what?
yeah,
for
it did.
the end?
It did
Oh,
on
did
the
it already come?
yeah. It came out right after the one after
Oh, well, then I didn't realize.
it came out with I think the last one.
Okay, then Conquest, then the Interceptor should be already out. So yeah, Malgus is next.
Yeah. Interceptor dropped with the last conquest finishing up, I want to say.
But yeah, Conquest, man. I mean, it's hard. It is so hard to get motivated to do it. Like I'm just doing the same battle, sitting here doing this over and over again. You know, the only reason I'm doing it is because of materials and everything else and feats and stuff. But I mean, trust me, I get it. If you don't want to spend crystals doing that, I get it, man. Trust
For me, I honestly just that's why for the most part when I play Conquest, especially when I'm grinding, I have my because I need to do about 36 battles a day, for my grind for what I do, and so I take basically about 9 teams, and I just have them memorize which ones I'm going to use. I go and I know they can beat it on auto, so I literally just load up the fight. It takes me longer to adjust the teams than it does to do the 4 fights. I mean, just literally just go over, press auto. Inquisitors 4 battles, okay, done.
Yeah, it's
JMK,
what I'm
4
doing right
battles,
now. I
done.
mean, I'm sitting here.
AML 4 battles done.
I'm doing these feats
You know.
today. This is, I mean, I've done Sector 5. I'll start knocking out some of these other ones here. I'll spend one day where I just go through with Jabba and just go beat all the mini boss fights, or no force user for the other feats, get those ones done. But it's really just knocking these out now. 32 on the Separatist, Sith, no leader. I'm doing that. And I'm going to start knocking out these 2 today. No leader and then the droids. So I'll go there with Kenobi and my GLs. The rest of my energy that I'm going to use for today. And then, next couple days, those will all be done. Then I just clean up. I got the red box. I sit there and farm like you see me farming Sector 1 node or Sector 4 node.
Yeah, such riveting content. I mean, and that's just kind of how she goes, though. It's just like it's an unfortunate game mode where you can't just beat it and be done now because of how they implemented Datacrons. But, and I will just reiterate this one more time, it is always cheaper to farm through Conquest than ever buy out of the store.
To be honest, even if you don't like Datacrons, at least the ending nodes are always static, so you know what you're fighting. So you don't have to specifically look for some of the...
I'm honestly waiting for them to change it one time.
I know, I've been waiting for it too. I'm actually surprised they haven't changed it.
All right, looking at Ray stuff here. So you've got 2 GLs at 7 million. I don't know what you're working on. I mean, the teams that you can use, like 501st, you've got Squared Away, Rebels. Let's look how your Rebels are.
Rogue One was Zealous Ambition would do some stuff.
Yeah. Range, you can double dip the Best Friends Forever and Best Friends feat by using all 4 droids with Rey in a Sector 1 node.
You already finished C-3PO and R2.
Yeah, I already did those already, so... But yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, it's got some good stuff here. I think the thing that's hurting you, Ray, is just GLs.
I think
'Cause the
he's
other
going
stuff
for
is really-
JML
Yeah, which I like.
because he has JKL at 7, so
You got good stuff here.
he does. All right, let's look at the Datacrons now. Thing is, he doesn't have a. I don't think he needs a lot of the level 9s.
Yeah, the
at
level
all.
9s are good, but I mean, it's not something I would stress about. I mean, you know.
Well, the biggest thing I saw is look at all those level 2s in the previous set. Like that's a habit you kind of have to shake
Yeah,
get
loose
out
a
of
little
that,
bit
yeah.
That's a lot of wasteful data cache.
because it takes about I mean it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's 50k, then 100, so it's 200k to do those just to go from level 1 to level 2.
That's
And-
1.6 million data cache that you just wasted. That only
Well,
gives
wasted
stats.
is
I
relative.
wouldn't say wasted.
How's
but
it not
just
wasted
it's
if they're
it-
at level 2?
well, because you could, if depending on the stats you roll, it could still be helpful for an account. I wouldn't say wasted. I would just say it's not necessary.
Yeah, it's not necessary.
Because you've got all those level 2s. That's 2 million data. That's 200,000 data cache a piece. You know, if you were more focused, you might have gotten another level or 2 on something else if you needed it. But if you don't need it, that's fine. But the thing is that I usually end up getting, and I have to drill into my head, Ray, is when I'm done farming out what I need out of a set, I have to imagine that data cache is at 0. Because I am the worst culprit of, oh, I've got a couple million burning a hole in my pocket. Let's level up a useless Datacron because reasons. And then the next set drops in like 2 weeks and then I'm behind on data cache.
Yeah, if you're
So it's like-
focused, like, get this level 2 to level 3, maybe one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you can get these 3s to 6s, or a couple more of these to 6s, and just have the ones
But
at
at the
3.
same time, what does he need them for 6s?
Not really. Well,
The
just
thing
extra
is,
stats
the-
and stuff.
they're-
And
okay, I guess
then
for-
those level 6s can be pretty good, right? You know, there's some abilities there, but you know, figure out which teams you have and what abilities you can apply them on, and then just focus more on that than having a bunch of them here. Like these other level 0s, unless you have a team,
LBC,
yeah.
there's no light side.
Yeah.
It's purely dark side. It literally says, if you look at the stats, it literally just says there's only a dark side alignment if you look at the summary.
Yeah, you can get to the Scoundrel one or the Inquisitor one or whatever at level 6 and stuff, and then figure out like what you're going to use it for, you know. But after that, no, I think you're okay, man. Honestly, I mean, just focus a little bit more on getting those 3s. You know, as long as you have these 3s and you got some wiggle room with what you're facing, and get a few more level 6s, like if you've got, especially the level 3s where they're at 20% or they're a tank revive, and then you get the couple level 6s for some certain teams that you need for, I'd focus more on that. But your count overall is really good relics on these, and you know, your teams are there. We just need a few more GLs, and the GLs will unlock. Like JML is a great one for Conquest. SLKR is a great one for Conquest, and with JMK and C, the other ones, yeah, Jabba would be nice so you can knock out Hut Cartel, but I mean, that's something for you down the line. So overall, I think you get in there, man.
Cool.
Yeah, you can end up with a ton of Kronza, Ray, but if you don't need to roll them, don't
Oh,
roll
you
'em.
can sell them. They're 5,000 data cache if you're not
Yeah.
gonna
No,
sell.
they changed into Mark 1 upgrades.
Yeah,
Oh, is it Mark 1 upgrades? Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
data cache.
yeah, if you don't need
No,
to
they changed
sell a
it.
few of them, get some materials, and then you know use that to use towards your other Datacrons, and I'm okay with that.
It's just, yeah, you get a lot of them, but you don't need to do anything with them. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing is that they give you more than that most accounts could ever upgrade. You know, it's
Or
like
even need.
yeah. I mean, because even in Kyber 1, ideally in 5s you might need like 20, and in 3s you might need 30, just depending on, and that's between the two sets, right? So that's you have a 60 inventory total between the two. So there are pros and cons for that, depending on what you want to look at. But it just kind of depends what you want to come up with.
As I said, blame Finn.
Yeah, Ray. That's what I would do, honestly. Is get your first. So like, what I would do, Ray, and this is this will help you save data cache. is when you are looking at your crons, you need to get your first, like 5 to 10, right, to level 3 to kind of see what you want to run with next, right? So you take your first few up and you try to see if you can find any of the level 3s that help you out, like the the 20% turn meter for every dark side ally, or the tank revive. If something that's beneficial for you, you want to get those. And then whatever hits beyond that, those are the, if you get one that you like at level 3, those are the ones you want to pull further. You don't want to keep leveling up more and more to level 3, even though it is cheaper to do it. Then you sacrifice the depth of those other datacrons because you're having data cache go to those other things. So you want to find the ones that you like, and then if you don't find it, or they have awful stats at level 3, like let's say you get crit chance, and then they gain health steal up on specials, right? Like that's doing you no good. Just can it right away and roll that back into your next another datacron. Yeah, the conversion sucks, but the datacron's doing you no good. So like that's the point where you start building up another one. But otherwise, you build in the 3. If it has a stat you like, you keep it. If it doesn't, you can either bench it or scrap it, and then just keep working on the ones that you want to keep bringing up higher and higher. But the way the system kind of works is that, yeah, it's cheaper to get things level 6, but it's very expensive to keep bringing things up to level 6, because you're never going to be able to progress beyond that and move forward. So you have to kind of identify early what your targets are, what you're aiming for. And usually there's a content creator that does put out a video within the first couple of days that, for these teams, look here, for these teams look there, for these teams look here, for what's
Usually
beneficial. Yeah, Viserys is a good one. There's other few here and there that will kind of focus in on specific teams. But then that gives you an idea of how far you need to push, right? Because the advantage is that as you level up a cron, you can adjust the 3s and 6s as needed. You can't adjust the stats. So the only real reason to push anything beyond level 6, if you can't even use level 9s, is to adjust the stats. Which, depending on what you're doing with them, the stats may not be the relevant thing to adjust, because you might just be there for the mechanic. So that's the important thing to also take into consideration when you're leveling up your crons is this a stat stick or is this a ability stick? Am I upgrading this so that I can have the bonus turn on basic or whatever refreshing my cooldowns and bonus and 100% turn meter on basic because I want to just loop the crap out of them with CLS and blow them out of the water. And at that point, the stats aren't a huge issue for me. I just need the mechanic. Or is it just like, hey, I want Maul to absolutely clap cheeks. I want as much offense and health on this cron as I can get, and I'm not really worried about getting Candyman at level 7, or at level 9. I want tons of damage from Maul, and that's more what you're focused on. And so that gives you a better idea when you have that kind of ahead of you. It gives you a better idea of when to bail on a cron because you've hit the mechanic you need and you don't need the stats. Or to keep pushing on a cron because you need this, you want more stat rolls. And that once you kind of have that built out in front of you, it makes it very easy to decide that, okay, I've got my level 6, Scandal can't be revived. JMK really doesn't need other stats to be viable. I just need the can't be revived part of it. So that level 6 cron's done. I'm done with it. I don't need to spend the additional, holy crap, 4.5 million or 5.5 million to take it from level 6 to level 9. I don't need to do that. Put that aside. So now I'm going to work on another cron that's going to be for, I don't remember what other GL was, but whatever it ends up being, I think it was C. But you can work on that and take those mechanics and run with it. Well, yeah, God crons are another can of worms. But I mean, it's just, if you have the ideas in front of you of what you are working towards, it becomes very easy to identify when a cron is finished and can be set aside and to start working on the next cron for a specific team that you're building towards, versus always playing this game of, well, I got this one going and I just want to level it up more and more and more. It's just like, well, if you can identify that one's done at level 6 or done at level 5 or done at level 3 or whatever, then it's easier to convert resources to the next thing.
Resource management, baby.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do a final call here. If you have any other questions, stuff like that, it's been good conversation today. Monday. I mean, the RNG on the ship today is just being trash. I mean, they hit everything and just, I hate Fleet.
Yeah. I want to get back to the point of I want rock, paper, scissors in Fleet.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
like where the ground game is at right now, I'm loving it.
Yeah, ground
The-
game's great. Fleet is
The
terrible.
the Fleet needs a little bit more. It's not terrible, but it's like in Fleet Arena, you don't want to change out your fleet
The thing
because you'll
is,
get
it'd
the
be
crap beat out of
great
you.
if we had fleet loadouts, so you could
It
switch
would.
easier.
It would be helpful, but because it's like the Executor is a little bit more fun to counter the Profundity with than Profundity mirrors. And they changed some of the AI stuff, so it's not as bad as it used to be, but then like you don't really want to use your Executrix to climb because then it's gonna get countered and you're gonna get beaten out of like top 20 pretty fast. So it's like I wish they had a better way of letting you have a team for defense and
Oh,
then
like how MSF does, right? Don't they have a
Yeah.
defense offense team?
you have a defense
Oh.
offense team so that you don't get penalized for running out of attempts or whatever else.
Yeah. They used to do that for tournaments, right, Ranger? That was it. You used to have a defense team that you could use all your.
Well, it's been a
offense.
hot minute since I even thought about fucking
I
tournaments.
would ask Karth, but I don't even think he was around.
No,
for
he
the
wasn't even playing
tournaments.
then.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Those were the dark times, the height of the cheaters.
Oh, no.
Yes, I do. I was around. That was.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I was. My account is 2016 January. So
Well, we could end on that,
a
Ray.
couple months after.
It says, do we have enough time to talk about decent Empire fleets without the Scythe or next show? I mean, the one that I used before the Scythe was, I had this on defense with the the prototype. Standard, what did we use? We used, let me look at my GAC real quick. And I still have it on defense. I changed it up a little bit, but with the Scythe, but yeah, Scythe coming off the bench with pretty sure. Let me look here. I don't know why I got kicked off, but okay.
It's because I think that's the 5v5 one, so we didn't have Scythe unlocked for 5v5.
Oh, that's true. But yeah, you can see this is the starting lineup with the Interceptor, and this one gives people fits, man. Executrix.
Ray, with that, you just do Interceptor and Defender.
Yeah.
Because you really want Defender to come in first, and you want like instantly, so you want Interceptor to activate its thing to allow that to happen. But to counter Profundity, you don't even need Interceptor or Defender. Because you say you're running Gauntlet, Taxi, and Bomber. That seems like a really heavy counter to.
Yeah, Interceptor will always be a reinforcement. And then, yeah. Interceptor should never be in the starting lineup. It should always be your first reinforcement. That ship just is in defense, man. We've had so many holes with the Empire. It's ridiculous how fast that thing can get loose. And it can be countered by the Malevolence, but even then, it can get ugly. It can get really ugly, man. And it's not the most banner efficient. It's a tough fight. I like that. We haven't changed it for that purpose. It's creamy. We'll talk about GAC. We'll set defense tomorrow. Look at teams and stuff.
Because Ray, are you talking about having? If you have Reinforcement Interceptor, you want Vader in the front, because then if you don't, then you don't get the one-turn cooldown on the one-turn cooldown with reset. So you need Vader in the front, or else that won't work.
WC, it's not money issue. I waste money on things that don't bring me a tenth of the joy the game brings, but I just don't think most of it is a good value. No, I mean, you got it. In a game like this, you got to have value. I mean, even if you have the discretionary income, you have to feel like you're getting something, right? And I don't think you should just spend to spend, right? Even if you have tons of money, like you want to get something, you feel like you're getting something back from it. I agree with that statement 1,000%. Keegan says, so he loaded the game at 5 years old. Oh, you mean boss? Yeah, I think he just come out of the womb. So yeah, there's and you can mix and match some of the Empire, but
Oh,
reinforcement is
God.
definitely that ship is, I mean, so good. Mwah. I love it. It's good. Definitely will take banners. I'll tell you that much. I think you can take banners on a heartbeat. Even if you lose,
Yeah,
you're
and,
just like,
and if
yeah,
you get
it's pretty
crap on,
nice.
you get 11 loses.
Oh yeah. So yeah, hope that answers your question. All right. Final call for questions and stuff. Hope that answers your stuff there, Ray. Again, hit the thumbs up, guys. Subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow for the lunch stream, and we got the Old Republic with the boys. Don't forget the lore video's out. After you get done with this stream, go listen to the lore video. It's I think you'll enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. They're complete morons. Me trying to teach them. So you should check it out. Leave comments on that too. I mean, comments make a big deal. Hit the thumbs up and interact with that video. So we can keep doing that stuff and keep putting that out there for you. So everybody go listen to the lore video after this is done. And if you like all the content and want to support us, keep putting out this kind of content on top of SWGOH, then think about coming to Patreon. We're getting close to that $1,000. We're $750. So if you'd like to support the content and everything, become a Patreon. Other than that, I think that's about it. So yeah. Will you talk more about the stick next week? I hope not. That came out of nowhere on that. If you listen to my reaction, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
The best part was like just the dumb thing that just got latched onto. And that happens like every episode. There's just
know.
some bullshit stuff that just like, all right, this is gonna become a theme. Ranger doesn't know it, but we're gonna make a theme out of it.
Wait, Ranger, how many subs did we end up getting on Friday? Was it 100 and something?
185.
Holy shit.
On yours
On
show,
Twitch.
your
Yeah,
channel?
Yeah.
just on Twitch.
On yours or on Heinz's?
Just
No,
mine.
on ours. It was crazy.
Oh.
I
I did a
tagged you
shoey,
and
man.
hello there. Yeah, it was great.
I was out eating dinner with my old man at the time. So
I know that makes sense, but I tagged me out and hello there. Hello there would have jumped in, but he doesn't know his Twitch password, so I was trying to get him to 15 so he'd do the worm. He'd have to do
Double
it
worm.
twice. Yeah, you already did the worm on Heinz's. I saw, but
Oh my god. All right, so we're gonna end the stream there. Cody, hope you had fun hanging out, brother. You can come hang out tomorrow too, man. Just come hop in when we're doing the lunch stream. You're always welcome, brother.
it's the same link. So
Yeah, you don't have to do anything. Just pop in whenever you want, dude. That's least I can do. Cody's been a long time supporter and he's Patreon. I don't mind doing that at all. All right, so on behalf of myself, Karth, Boss, BCM had to go do some things. Everyone have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna go figure out what's going on with this desk. Hopefully it comes in today. Keep saying it's supposed to arrive by 8. But it's not out for delivery yet. I don't understand how that works. Amazon, don't say that. Don't say it's arriving by 8 if it's not out for delivery. That doesn't work. So check out the other show, the video, and with that, we'll see you guys tomorrow for a lot of fun with Star Wars. So peace out.